Chapter 15. Ellie. Fuck, he's hot. I want to rip off his clothes right there on the dance floor. I want to push him down on the floor and ride him. I miss a step and stumble into his arms. Easy there, babe. There's other people here. I pull back. For a moment, I wonder if he knew what I was thinking. Then I see the mischievous glint in his eyes and squint at him. I don't want to get caught, I say, and his face turns serious. He takes my hand and we continue dancing. I was joking, what happened last week? That's not what I mean. I blush. What we did last week was thrilling, and the fact that we could have been caught had somehow turned me on even more. I mean at uni. A couple of the other girls were looking at us yesterday. And after class, one of them came up to me and asked if we were a couple. He tilts his head. That's a first. What is? A girl not wanting to use me for bragging rights. I hardly think it's something to brag about. You're not really exclusive. True. If you don't want anyone to know, I can respect that. Good. Because I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm just horny. Got it. It's only sex. Can I still look at your ass in public? I roll my eyes and tell myself I have to stop doing that. Was that a smile? D studies my face. No. I say as he turns me into the underarm turn that we've almost got nailed now. It was. And you should know, it's customary to say thank you when someone compliments you. When did you compliment me? Yesterday. I texted you to tell you how great your ass looked. I miss a step, and D stumbles to avoid crashing into me. I try to keep him up, but he goes down and pulls me with him. There's a clinging laughter. You two are impossible, Naomi says as she glides by without missing a step. I'm so glad I got out of that, Michael snorts and moves away. I'm lying on top of D, and I can definitely feel something pressing against my stomach. I move to get up, but he reaches out to hold me still. His face is darker than usual, and I study him. Are you hurt? I ask. He shakes his head, but his lips are pressed together. Did I land on your dick? I whisper, terrified of what damage I may have inflicted. He laughs. Just stop squirming. Oh. I try again to get off him and pull him up into a sitting position next to me. You two might actually be the worst dancers I have ever seen. Irina bends down next to us. She has a smile on her face, and I know she's not trying to be mean. But don't worry. I will teach you. By Christmas, you will both be much better dancers. They can't get much worse, Michael says and laughs. Maybe you should practice more, Naomi chimes in with kindness in her voice. Peter and I spend at least 3 hours throughout the week practicing our steps. Maybe we should, D says and gets up. I let him pull me to my feet, and we get into position. We go back to the basic steps, and do our best not to fall over again for the rest of the class. Do you usually work on Saturdays? D asks as we're leaving. Sometimes, I can pick up a double to get some extra money. Don't your parents pay for school? I stop and take a deep breath. This is exactly what I don't want. A relationship. If you want someone to share personal details with, you need to find someone else. He holds up his hands. Just trying to make small talk. Well, don't. I really want someone in my life who doesn't know about my parents. Who doesn't feel sorry for me. I need someone who doesn't care that my parents are dead. We head for the stairs and I take another deep breath. We need to be more careful in public. What do you mean? No touching, no talking unless absolutely necessary. No sitting together. As far as everyone else is concerned, we hate each other and would rather not spend any time together. Fair enough. No touching unless we're having sex. I nod. Good. As we get outside, I search in my purse for my bus card. Listen, D says and clears his throat. At least let me drive you to work. You don't even have to pay me. He grins, and I'm so tempted to take him up on the offer. I don't know. What's the harm in that? I bite my lip. Okay. I follow him to his car. I've never liked taking the bus. Do you have any requests? Requests? I blink at him. For tomorrow. Some women like candles or music. I stare at him. It's sex. As long as the house is empty, we'll be fine. Oh, we'll be more than fine. The tone of his voice makes me blush, and I wonder what I've gotten myself into. As he pulls into the parking lot by the bar, he turns to me. Is 3 a good time? The festival ends at 7. I raise an eyebrow at him. You want to go for 4 hours? He shrugs. Why not? I stare at him a bit. 3 is fine. I'll see you then. I get out of the car and hurry inside. Surely he can't expect us to go at it for 4 hours. Can he? I shake my head. No, it was a silly way to impress me. I'll be happy if he lasts more than 10 minutes. As I change into the t-shirt with the bar logo, my hands are trembling. Is this really happening? My fingers tingle and my body is flushed. God, what if it's bad? I freeze as I'm restocking the cooler. Could it be bad? If it is, then I'll just have another reason for not talking to him. My phone buzzes and I reach for it. You might want to hydrate for the marathon. And a winky face. My insides clutch in anticipation.